Hello all, welcome to session 130. In this session, I am going to practically demonstrate a program to show what is the default type of input that is generally received by this input command in Python. So let's get started. First of all, I'll open this PyCharm IDE where we have this Python file. Inside this Python file, I'll first create a variable, say A. To this variable, I'll assign a value that is received from the user using this input command. Okay. But what is the type of input that this input command will receive from the user? Let's find it out. Okay. Let's find it out. Here, before this statement, I'll write a print statement asking the user to enter something. Okay. Let's say enter any number, I will say. Okay. I'll ask the user to enter the number. Okay. Enter any number like this. A is equal to input. Now here I'll say print type of A. Okay, I'll print the type of A. So whatever the number that is entered is in which type of data we have to find out. Okay, which data type of data that particular number is. Let's find it out. Okay, by default input command receives in which format, which data type value. Run this code, guys. The output it is asking us to enter any number. So what I will do here is I'll enter a number, guys. Say I'll enter 3 and press enter. You see what is the type it is saying? I entered 3, but it's saying this is string type. That means by default, input command receives the data in which type of data? String type of data. Even though the user enters 3 or he will enter any string also, it doesn't matter, guys. Input receives by default in string format only, string type only. So what if I want to convert this? For example, instead of printing type of A here, if I say I create another variable, say b is equal to 3, b is equal to 6 here, let's say, okay, and say a plus b, okay. So I'm asking the user to enter any number and I'm storing that particular number into this variable a, but here that particular number is not an integer number, it is a string type number, okay. So don't get confused, guys. Here, whatever the number that user is entering is not the required data type. It's not in int type, it's in string type, guys. Okay. So even though it's a number, it's in string format. Okay. So now b is equal to 6, this is integer type. Now a plus b. What will happen, guys? If I run this program, what will happen? Run this program. If the user enters any number, say 3 here, and press enter, you are going to get an error. You see, you are going to get an error here because 3 is in string format. You cannot add the string type value 3 plus 6 integer type. Okay. You see, can only concatenate string to string, but not string to int. That's what is the problem. So what is the solution here, guys? What is the solution here? We have to typecast this particular input type. We have to typecast. So here, before assigning to this particular variable a, I'm going to convert this into type. Okay. So int of input. Okay, int of input like this. Now, even the user enters 3, it is accepted in string format, but that 3 will be converted into type before assigning to the variable a. Now, variable a will have 3 int type value and variable b has 6 int type value. 3 plus 6, 9 will be printed in the output now. So if I enter 3 here, you see 3 plus 6, 9 will be printed. Okay, 9 will be printed, guys. So guys, by default, this input command receives the user's input in string format. Okay, in string type. We have to convert that. Okay, if we have to convert that, we have to convert that, guys. Okay, here I have to convert that using int or something. If you want to convert that into floating point value, then you have to use this float. Okay, float of input like this. Okay, before performing any operations or some doing something, you have to convert that, guys. Okay, if you want to convert that into different data type value, you have to use this int or float here for conversion. By default, input receives the value in string format. Okay. So hope guys you understood what is the default type of input received by this input command in Python. So that's it, guys. See you in the next video session. Thank you. Bye.